Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. And today's video we are continuing the grind in the catch cup using ARCTIBAX. ARCTIBAX is a recently added dragon. It's the second evolution of Baxcalibur, and Baxcalibur is known for being fail in the Great League, so ARCTIBAX is slightly better. By slightly I mean a lot better. It has some slight bulk other than better than other dragons. It loses CMP to something like Dragonair or Dragonite, but the thing is you have a Dragonclaw and Avalanche. The Avalanche makes you able to beat the Lickitung in some sealed scenarios after you land the Avalanche. So you have a bad matchup against fighter counter users, but to be honest, ARCTIBAX other than that is solid against everything, especially since the meta is full of Quagsire and Clodsire.
I'm playing Vish.
And now we are playing Valen Vish. Valen Vish is the Australians regionals winner. So this is a solid battler, one of the best in the world for sure. And he's running dog. I am running a dragon. Okay, Houndstone has, I think, Dig, Shadow Ball. I am not sure. Please don't call me out and saying how it has Shadow Ball. I know it has Lick, Psychic Fang, and Dig. So I tried to call it here and then instantly swapping out to the Pelipper. My Pelipper is bad IV. I literally caught it at 14.95 and then just gave it the second move. Is it worth the investment? Well, to be honest, it's 4 times the dust. You get lots of dust by playing. So technically, if you did like 200k investment in building better IVs, it's worth the investment. You will get your dust back as long as you go on a good run. So here we were able to land the Hurricane against their ARCTIBAX. They brought back the Houndstone. So now we go to the, I think I want to go to the Clodsire to force him to throw his energy. This could be a Dig or a Psychic Fang, and it was a Psychic Fang. Now we just swap out and he has a Shadow Quagsire. So this is where Avalanche comes in handy. It does lots of damage. It's probably the hardest hitting Avalanche Pokemon in the entire Great League. Some people are like, oh, what about Sneasel? Sneasel is bad. It dies to too fast moves, guys. Don't be like, oh, what about Sneasel? What about this? What about that? It's not as good. So, moving into the next battle, GG to Valen Vish, and moving into the next one, we have Lantern. Lantern has either Spark or Water Gun. Both are resisted by the Dragon here. They swapped into Pelipper, which swapped into Lickitung. Everyone has Lickitung, by the way. At 3200, everyone has Lickitung. At 3500, everyone has Lickitung and Medi. So this is how meta this thing. The Catch Cup is literally open Great League again. Like, it just has the name of Catching Cup, but everyone's running Gligar, Medi, Licky, Lantern, Umbreon. I haven't seen a carving, but everything else does exist the same as before. So why am I running Clodsire? Because it's a rank 2, it's shiny, hello, it's a decent, look how cute that Pokemon is. And now they have the Water Gun Lantern. I'm supposed to get to another move, but I decided to swap out because I didn't want to get farmed down. And now we're just shielding. They have resisted Water Gun, but this Water Gun still does lots of damage. Look at the health. We're literally almost doing similar amount of damage to each other's. And now Dragonclaw after Dragonclaw. I'm going to shield here. But the thing is, they get to a move right before I get to double up. Because for Surf, I think it's a 12, 12, 11. No, it's more than 12. I did the math. I think it's 13, 13, 12. Don't call me out on this, okay? Because I don't know. So now we just swap to Clodsire because I am sure I can get to a Stone Edge as well if they decided to not throw. Here we're going to overfarm. Not overfarm, keep farming, sorry. And they are forced to throw this move. So now what's the play? Well, the play is we go to Pelipper and then we try to do as much damage. And we need to throw right before they get to the Psychic. And I was able to throw before they get to the Psychic. And they have a bad Medi. I think that's a lucky Medi technically because that's not supposed to KO Medi. And that was a GG. Moving into the next battle, we have a Dragonair. Dragonair wins CMP, so make sure to not throw in CMP like I did here. It doesn't do anything for you. You can just shield farm down. And I'm like, I looked at the health. Usually, like, here is something. When you are playing a Dragon Mirrors, look at the health. If you see they get to the yellow before you, you can shield farm down. If you see that you're going on the same base, that means it might be a simple KO. Okay, so I looked at the health. It looked the same. I wasn't paying attention who got to the yellow first, so I decided to no shield because I didn't know. Now the play is I am gonna farm them all the way down. Okay, I'm gonna shield and farm all the way down. The problem is I don't have as much health at this point. They brought the Charger Bus and that thing crit. And they have Quagsire. This is just an RPS matchup now. I think if I won the lead, this game is just straight RPS and they can't win. Since I lost the lead, they get the alignment and they should win this game no matter how they play it at this point. Because Quag just destroys Clodsire. Why did I say Quag destroys Clodsire. And that was a GG. Moving into the next one. By the way, this team, I think I went 20 wins, 5 losses and 5 sets, or 21 4 losses. I don't remember. All I remember is I climbed 265 MMR in one day. That's probably the highest I've ever climbed. Jellicent is actually annoying for this team to play against because you need to chip it and put it under a health where you can throw some wing attacks plus a wither ball from the Pelipper. So I was able to chip it a bit, and I left with like at awkward timing. You either want to do one Dragon Breath then swap so the Hex won't register. If you want to do 2, you're just better doing 4 at this point. So you can be close as close as possible to the Dragon Claw. I don't need to shield this, but shielding this will give me a healthy Pelipper. I should live the Aerial Ace at this point. And now 1, 2, 3, and we throw. They get to a move every 5 fast moves. So they decided to no shield, and now it's going to come to the last Pokemon. What do they have? And they have a Swampert. So how am I supposed to beat this? I'm just gonna try to catch. The catch did not work. I threw this move, and I think this is gonna be a CMP. So now here is the thing. They will throw this. They need an EQ to kill my Clodsire. So my win con is them not having EQ. Is that even possible? Yes, if this thing has a frustration. As you guys can see, they did not throw EQ. What does that mean? That means they don't have it. What does that mean, Yasser? That means they have frustration. Okay. So it worked for us and we get to win by some luck, I guess. Well, it's Catch Cup. Okay. You can't expect everyone to have the ideal moveset and the ideal team. If you want everyone to have ideal Pokemons, everyone will be running Medi, Licky, Lantern, Gligar, like legit. So here opponent has a Vigoroth. I decided to shield here for some stupid reason, but so you don't want to shield here because you easily live 2 bulldozers, and opponent baited and then they swapped. Almost like Henry was trolling and he said it's 9 to bulldoze. I'm sure it's 7. I don't know why he's saying 9. So SJ here is making a good point in chat, and he says, did you save his swap? Gligar? I said yes. And he has a point. It's like, don't save swap Clodsire because technically there is way more Quagsire than Lantern. I tried to swap Clodsire because I don't want to have my Pelipper locked in against Lantern. And he has a good point here. There are way more Quags than Lantern. So be aware, don't do my mistakes. Technically, there is way more Gligats than Lantern, so technically you'd better save swapping Pelipper. Because if they don't have Lantern in the lead, most likely they won't have it. Now someone will swap Pelipper, and they will get a Lantern, and they will blame me. So don't blame me, blame SJ. No, to be fair, he has a good point. Opponent he didn't throw, so I decided to just insta-swap and insta-throw, and based on what they do, I will act. And here they get so many farms. So my win con now is them not having Stone Edge. If they have, so that's why you see me not shielding. And they do have Stone Edge. So at this point, this is a tough matchup. I need 3 of these before he gets to 2. And he get a nice catch. Well, technically, I think the game is winnable for me now because I get lots of farm here. So I think I win. Because I shield. And I get to the 3rd before him, right? So, okay. So now he's at 100, which means he will be at 45 energy, which means he will need 2 mod shots. Because he needs 10 energy for the next Stone Edge, and each mod shot gives him 9. So, so that's how we win this game. Look at that. 1. I should have done 2 here just to be like an ideal play. But this KOs, and we should win this game. GG's. And that was a nice 4-1. And that puts us at 32-16, moving into the next battle. And we have a Lantern in the lead. Just as I said, if you don't see Lantern in the lead, Lantern does not exist. So what's the play now? Well, to be fair, we just throw these Dragon Claws. And they have Spark. And the Spark is doing some decent damage. So we throw in good timing there. Oh boy, they lived with 1 HP to throw a move. This shows you why meta Pokemons like Lantern. Look at that. I won with 2 HP, even though I am resisting everything. That's why Lantern is such a beast of a Pokemon. I'm gonna shield TD here, hoping that it's a Psychic. It's not a Psychic. So now my play is throwing this Hurricane and pray that they won't shield it. And they did not shield it. Okay, so what's the play right now? Well, I need to bait. And then I need to get out. And throw 2 Stone Edges. And hopefully I can get to 2 Stone Edges before they KO me here. Well, I have a Wither Ball ready. So technically all I need is just to put them low. But I think I get to 2 Stone Edges here. I should live this. I should live Leaf Blade. I don't live a Frenzy. I do live a Leaf Blade. And that was a GG. See, Shadowvic is not a counter for this team. We take those guys. Moving into the next one. We have ARCTIBAX into Gligar. This is supposed to be a dominant matchup. But because a Gligar outpace, it becomes like not as good of a matchup. Okay. So they throw an Aerial Ace after Aerial Ace. And now all we need to do is just throw these Dragon Claws. They swap to Jellicent. Again, as I said, Jellicent swap in is a bit awkward to play. So your ideal play is basically put them in 1 move range of your backline. Okay. So here, they aren't in 1 EQ range, but they are low enough for me to land the move. And then I can farm it down with whatever I choose to do. So I think they are now in EQ range, and the EQ did enough damage to take them out. So that was actually a good play. Okay, moving into now what the third is, and it's a Clodsire. So they caught like on their Gligar. So technically now it's a good catch for them, but they sacked their Gligar. And now I just need to put them in 3 moves from my own Pelipper. So hopefully we need to catch at some point, or I don't think I need to catch. They have Poison Sting, right? I see Mudshot. So since they have Sludge, 2 moves do not KO the Pelipper, which mean I can live enough to throw enough moves. So that's why you need Stone Edge on the Clodsire and this cup, because 2 Sludges do not KO Pelipper. Is Pelipper even relevant? Well, technically I'm sweeping these teams literally because I have a Pelipper. ARCTIBAX is just doing fast move pressure, and then Pelipper is closing the game, and Clodsire is there to soak all the energy that they do have. So we win this game, and we move into the next one, and they are playing Oikalon. I think I miscounted here because I don't know what move is this. I think it's Tackle, but I don't know what Tackle is for some reason. Okay, they swapped into Medi, and now I want to shield a Psychic or no shield an Ice Punch. They Psychic there. So now I'm just gonna overfarm a bit and double bait. Why did I bait here? Because this is an easy shield for them since they landed. So I can throw another move here. I was able to throw this move because opponent did not throw. So now our play is shield and farm all the way down. Yes, we're taking super effective counter, but we will be able to do some decent damage. Opponent is swapped out. I'm going to throw this Avalanche and then think about whatever will happen. I'm going for the catch, and we managed to get the catch. It's a Stone Edge. Yo, let's go. That means I'm going to get to the EQ before they get to 2 Mud Bombs. Hopefully, I can throw a Stone Edge now. I think that's a Stone Edge range. Okay, we land the Stone Edge, and now all we need to do is just to KO the Oinkaloin. Why didn't I just Stone Edge there? I overfarmed here, to be honest, just to be safe, but opponent managed to pull a sick catch. Opponent here with the sick counting as well. Okay, this battle is showcasing my opponent's skill, okay? To be fair, they played extremely well. They played extremely well. So sometimes playing Existing Monkey. So the thing is, Existing Monkey, I played him like 3 times, to be honest, I think, or 2 times. And in the first 2, I went for the catch. So I was like, there is no way he's gonna throw instantly, and he did throw instantly. Sorry, Existing Monkey. I'm not salty. I'm just like, maybe he wasn't aware that he queued into me like twice. Okay, let's be honest. Maybe he didn't. So as we said last time, if they have no hat, Quagsire, they have Aqua Tail. If it's a hat, it's a Stone Edge. And they have a Toxapex in the back. And all we need to do is just throw these Hurricanes. I know that Existing Monkey would like to call a bait, so I'm not going to bait at all. And yes, that was, I think, his win con. His win con, if he call a bait, he can win the game by jabbing me all the way down. But I did not let that happen. And remember, I am running Mudshot Clodsire. What does that mean? That means I can Mudshot him down at this point. We easy live the brine. And he brings in the Dragonite. And we have enough energy to take down this Dragonite. And that was a good game. Okay, moving into the next battle, we have Umbreon. So, how do I play this? Well, technically, I always go for the catch. So, I was trying to see how does the opponent throw, and it seems that the opponent was instantly throwing, so they did 3 Snarls there, and I went for the Avalanche. Now, at this point, I'm gonna try to catch the next move, and we successfully catch. They brought the A9. This is where I wish I have Sludge, but remember, Stone Edge is also super effective. So if we can manage to land this, we should be in a good situation. So I don't need to shield this, because at this point, I think we rely on Pelipper sweeping, doing something. And now, yeah, I'm just gonna wing attack all the way down, to be honest. We shield here. We farm all the way down. That is nice to have. And they have a Pelipper. I know that they can call the bait, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. Why it doesn't? Because I'm just going to go straight bait. Why I'm going straight bait? Because it doesn't matter what they do. I will have more energy than their health. What does that mean? I can outspam bait, like go straight bait, and I should be able to win the game. Straight bait. I don't need to risk throwing nukes and getting shields. Opponent brings back the Umbreon, so I was counting since the Umbreon swapped without energy. Throw there, so that should KO, and this also KOs, and that was a good game. Was that the last battle? I think that was the last battle. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Hope you guys are liking these Catch Cup videos. I know everyone is starting to build another Medi and Licky. I'm not going to do that soon unless I get a better Medi IV, so I will be doing that. So remember, if you are building a new Medi because you're building a better one, that's always justified. If you're doing it just because you want to play Catch Cup, nobody has anything to do with you. You can literally, it's your game, it's your account. You do whatever you want. Don't let other people judge the way you play the game on your own account. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. And if you like these battles, make sure you leave a like on the channel, make subscribe. And remember, there is a giveaway stream. Make sure to watch the last video. There will be a giveaway stream this Monday. So check the last video for the time and the details. And yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.